All right, I believe we'll be ready. Just making sure we will get confirmation that we are live.
So is this A team?
This is B
team. B team. B
yep.
team. Okay. No, I wasn't able to commentate, but I saw yesterday's game though.
It was a good time.
Pretty intense.
It was a good time.
Pretty intense.
We had a good time. Just testing some things. If we are live, apologies. Making sure everything's good. All right, we are up, in fact, indeed. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cardinal Esports. We have very exciting. We have Smash Bros. B team in the 4th round of playoffs, getting to the quarterfinals. This is very far. I don't believe a team has made it up to the 4th round of playoffs yet from our burgeoning esports scene here at Saginaw Valley State University. It's very exciting. Going up against Adelphi SVSU Gold. I am Aquatic here on the mic, joined by my good man here.
SV Cactus Gat. I play for the League of Legends team, if you don't know, if you're wondering.
And also quite a proficient Smash player. Honestly, I've been trying to poach him for a couple of weeks. Don't tell Tony.
Don't tell Tony. Some may say the nest is a little clean, but
some may say. But as you can see, we are getting into it here. We already have the picks and the bans set and ready. Should be exciting going to Smashville. Definitely, if not the kind of smallest stage that we have in ECAC. So that will allow for some very up close and personal brawling. Should be a good time. It's exciting. Talk to the B team. They are ready. They're feeling it. They're hyped. They're excited. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot of screaming. It'll be fun.
A lot of screaming. You might be able to catch it in the mic if you listen close enough.
Starting off, we got the Risky Boy versus looks like a Crocodile, getting right into it here. Now this matchup, we should have some experience on. We do have a cable player on our team, so there should be a little bit of experience. I don't know how much.
Like they're feeling each other out a little bit. Okay.
Always that time, especially between two groups of players, because groups kind of form their own play styles. So definitely that very first match is a huge clash. You can see both of them just feeling out the space. K-Rool has those projectiles that he can just send out and kind of feel how Risky Boy is going to deal with it. A big F smash or down smash in the middle of the stage there.
Wi-Fi projectiles are known to be a little bit hard to deal with sometimes.
It's harder to dodge. Pressure's really good. Those projectile play is really solid. As Cactus mentioned. Just again playing it slow here. I really like both players' patience here. You can have a tendency online to just run forward and press buttons, but both these players are doing a very good job thinking about the space that they're at, how close they are to each other. Very solid from both players right now. You see they're both at semi-equal percents. Risky Boy's got a little bit more, but we'll see. Keeping off stage, it's huge.
Relentless with the projectiles.
Oh, okay. Kill confirmed there. Crown into down smash. That's huge. We'll take the first stock. Jab. Again, the patience here is immaculate. Off stage, Thundock will get some extra damage. K-Rool up to 130. The freeze.
Nice edge guard.
First find the up B. Right now. Ledge trap. K-Rool will find a little bit of damage and going off stage. And there. Man, this making such good use out of this crown. Risky Boy's got to get in there and find a grab or something. Up to 163. That will take the stock. Thundock. 50. No. This is interesting. These players doing a really good job. Again, it'll kind of be up to Risky Boy to get in. While both these characters do have projectiles, K-Rools tend to have a lot more presence. They have a lot more weight behind them. They can go through a lot of Sora's stuff. So it'll kind of be up to Risky Boy to close the gap.
And with the percentage lead too, Risky Boy's gonna have to approach King K-Rool, unfortunately.
There will be a grab, a little extra damage there. Thundaga, that's been huge so far. K-Rool's really big, you can't necessarily squeeze between the gaps. Find something.
Ooh, and he does not tech throws, but
that will be some damage.
Matter.
Wait, find the episode. But huge F smash from Risky Boy. Catches the get-up attack. Very nice there. Oh, you have a throw. Might get it. Yep, that'll be it. 0-0. Dead even. Huge here. This is a heck of a match. Back to what's working.
Both players kind of, seem to be evenly matched a little bit, but
sometimes you see very big adjustments in gameplay trying to react to each other, but it's It's honestly the little stuff right now, the tiny interactions and the little bits of timing and movement that are really shaping how this is going. The adjustments are very small between both players. They have a really good grasp of their game plans. Really nice pressure. You say Sora probably has a little bit better combo game, though. K-Rool just kind of takes stock sometimes, just kind of out of nowhere. We'll see. Risky Boy's been using that counter to avoid the projectiles instead of using something like a spot dodge. Something not necessarily bad.
Spot dodge is, you know, a great option to throw in as a little mix-up.
What? K-Rool rushes in behind the projectile. The counter connect. Very close. Getting a lot of mileage and pressure off these down smashes, almost catching Risky Boy in a couple of scenarios here. Up to about 100, both of these players. And the game plan is solid. K-Rool knows what he wants to do.
Neck and neck here.
Man, this is close. Oh man. And it does matter that first stock can kind of really shape the momentum of the match. Huge thing. Oh man. It's close. See, finally getting around that timing there. Almost finding it, does find the down air up air. Very close. Well played from both these competitors so far. It'll be Adelphi up 7-6. I don't know. What are some of the things that you're seeing?
You know, I'm really seeing the Sora kind of fish for, you know, the neutral air combos, you know.
Yeah.
Really kind of cycling through to get to Thunder Riga, trying to edge guard him off the stage a little bit. But, you know, King K. Rool is going to keep on throwing crown, keep on firing the cannon, keep on doing a little skill checks as they might call it. But, you know, I mean, it was still a close game, you know, 100%, you know, last strong hit wins that match. So. Hey, you think they're gonna go with King K. Rool again, or
they do have to stay on the K. Rool?
They do have to stay on the King.
Yep,
okay.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll have one stock left, but
who do you think we're gonna counter?
My thought, we will probably see Cataclysm. Cataclysm is a very patient player. He has a lot of I don't know, like his mind games and his way he adapts is just very immaculate. And I think he will do a very good job cutting through that game plan and finding those openings, especially.
King K. Rool can't just fire off projectiles against Joker. Joker's just going to farm up the
Arsene.
Arsene,
yep.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. Good point. Then when he does get Arsene, he just starts throwing projectiles back.
So King K. Rool will be more inclined to play less lame here.
There you go. I mean, when you're playing a bottom tier, you can't argue, or you don't have much room for play style. You kind of just got to do what works.
Right.
That's K. Rool. Definitely
not much personal flair can be added to the character.
And yeah, you gotta just be way better than your opponent to get some of the crazy stuff. But we will see Hollow Smash Small Battlefield and Yoshi's banned for the K. Rool. Interesting stuff. K. Rool has this up throw where he launches in the air and comes back down, and he hits one of those really tall platforms on a stage like Battlefield or Yoshi's that can kill really early. So maybe it's just a comfort thing. Maybe the K. Rool is looking for a bigger stage. We got PS2, which is the longest stage that we have on this stage list. So we will see the Cataclysm coming out here. You see, K. Rool only has one stock left, but he starts the game with 3, so he'll have to SP twice. 2, get him back down to the one stock that he was at. So this should be interesting. Again, this will vastly change the play style here. No longer projectiles. And I know Cataclysm very well will immediately start doing this. He will use the game plan that wins.
Instant Arsene for our Joker here.
That is not what you want as any character or any player. Just giving Joker Arsene like that. The damage will start to rack up fast. Finds the down air for a little for some very solid damage. See dancing around here. Projectiles, little reflector. Now K. Rool does have a reflector too. So Cataclysm does have to be careful throwing back the projectiles too slowly. Playing for crown. Trying to find it. Arsene will run out. But you can definitely see Adelphi out here. And a complete change of playstyle as soon as there's some distance there. You throw that projectile from range. Cataclysm has plenty of time to react. See the fair one. Huge read there! The fair one to pop him up onto a platform for a tech chase.
He did not properly tech that get up there, so that leads to a Joker up smash, and that's all she wrote.
That's crazy. What a stock there from Cataclysm.
What a great read too to immediately recognize him not teching that as well.
Yeah. Oh man. The The skill that takes, again, Cataclysm. Personally, just an absolute joy to watch. One of my favorite players on the team. Bands coming through.
So I think we saw Arsene there twice?
Pretty much in over one stock.
In the span of 2 minutes. That was King K. Rool needs a little lesson to not throw projectiles at our Joker.
I'd say a lesson has likely been learned. Likely been learned. Smashville, Town, and Yoshi's will be the bands. You definitely want to be up close. Town and Yoshi's have some very, Town is very wide and Yoshi's is very tall. Cataclysm will probably want to keep it tight. We see the small battlefield. That is definitely a good Joker stage.
Does Joker like to platform camp a lot, or is that more of a King K. Rool thing?
He doesn't like to camp, but he does get some nice combo extensions. So battlefield, small battlefields, maybe Hollow, maybe PS2, probably some of Joker's better stages, I would say. That's usually where I'm seeing him play. Yeah, I don't know. He has the speed to camp out a little bit, but not necessarily projectiles. Yeah. He can run away, certainly, and play defensive, as Cataclysm will occasionally take these. We have a Mii Brawler here, not a particularly common character, but definitely a pretty solid one, as we've seen in the past maybe year or so. Smash Bros. A lot of people in the community have kind of figured out that Brawler is a lot better than we once assumed. Definitely a very good character. So we'll see. Very crazy combos, as you can see right at the start here, though. Cataclysm breaking out with the counter there, immediately finding Arsene again. He's so good at getting Arsene. It's crazy as that may sound. Going off stage there. Final dash attack. Getting a little bit antsy. We'll see that. That was counter. Yeah.
Trap put is very, very annoying and projectile.
Just the way that arch right over the stage, it's hard to deal with. And it's going so fast, it's a little bit harder to counter and whatnot. See, first stock was taken there. I didn't even get to see it. Had been really fast there. We're gonna see. And again, the Mii Brawler is a brawler. He does want to get up close. He doesn't have that projectile, but it's slow and only goes down. So will definitely have to be the one closing the gap a lot of the time. We'll see. Joker does have a little bit more range. He has the little dagger, but it's not a big enough disjoint to matter too terribly much. At least all the time. You can't necessarily play for just that. But Cataclysm, a little bit more finding his footing, evening up the percents here, even though if he is a stock down. I don't think he's ready. I don't think he has much matchup experience against this character.
Who does?
That's true.
That's part of the glory of playing a Mii character. Now you get to play everyone, and they don't have much matchup experience against you.
That second stock, the counter finds another kill. I suppose maybe online that gets a little bit better. Jab, rack up some damage. Cataclysm has got to find something, but I think he's generally used to playing against slower characters and kind of weaving around them. Mii Brawler speed might be a little bit difficult, or it might be different for him. We'll see. Back off stage. Has 130%. This is in the range. You can find some kills. Huge. The tag chase with down gun.
Oof.
What
we
a
love
stop
to see
there.
that.
Does have the Arsene. Getting 2 stocks here might be a miracle, but I definitely believe in him to adapt and get one more. Racking up a little bit of damage with gun. Finding an F tilt. Oh, big F smash read there. Was trying to find something. Oh, but the F smash there from Adelphi's, that was huge. Was not expecting the Mii Brawler.
Not expecting to come back with one of his own there, but
yeah, that's nuts. That's crazy. Well, that'll be Adelphi up 5 stocks to 3. Just one left. Throw it in Sad Boy, either the Bowser or the Cloud. I believe it will be the Bowser. Going Sad Boy here. Sad Boy. Well, I don't know. I think it's hard to now analyze Bowser because just in theory, he's just going to lose most of the time.
Yeah, he's the biggest proprietor of heavy tax.
Yeah, he very much so just needs to outplay and find the reads. So,
I mean, with Bowser, he gets enough range. It's 2 straight hits, and some characters just fly off the screen.
Mii Brawler is probably a midweight, to my knowledge.
A midweight,
so something like that. So he won't get knocked off too terribly easy, but he can die pretty quick. Can fall off the stage. Just get smacked. We'll see bands coming through. Battlefield FD in Town, with PS2 being the chosen.
Well, it looks like this Mii fighter looks like he likes to mash a lot, and you can't really mash against a Bowser shield because you're just going to get up B at the end of the day. That's very true. And Sad Boy is really, really good at punishing of up B. Just noticing from my experience playing with him. So
very much so. has put a lot of work into shield play and making sure his out of shield game is very strong.
Very
So
strong.
we will see. We will see. I expect might just see forward airs off the stage. Might see, I don't know, the Mii Brawler recoveries. There's one or two there's like one that goes straight up and is really quick, but the one that this player has chosen, if you don't know, you have different options. The Mii's all have 3 options for all of their special moves, and the one that Adelphi has chosen for the recovery up special tends to be, or it doesn't have the most distance. He has the side B to make up for it, but we'll see. We'll see. I think neutral B might just be able to mess it up.
No,
the flame breath might just be able to deal with.
Thrupper is pretty easy to get hit by the flame breath in my opinion. So
very true. Solid reads there, trying to find the tactics that Sad Boy's using out of disadvantage, trying to catch some landings there. See the strings coming through, up tilt up air. Kind of like Mario, a little bit Mario-esque.
Budget Mario a little bit.
in a couple of ways, yeah. Oh, I'm almost finding that neutral B. That's so much damage. If Sad Boy can make it happen. The shot put, the forward air. Finding more.
Ooh.
Very solid ledge pressure from Sad Boy there. Side B. Oh, I think he was looking for an F smash. The down B to get a whole bunch of damage. Going for the F smash, trying to find it. Sad Boy plays to get clips. You want to play, you want to feel confident, and that's how he feels confident. He's getting clips. It's not BM. It's what he does. That shot put is right at that angle that Sad Boy wants to recover from. Bowser's up B has that just kind of 45-degree angle, and that's where shot put's kind of coming in. That's very difficult for Bowser to deal with. Though, might make it work. Back off stage, so much damage. Trying to find something, got to get the kill. That is kind of Bowser's specialty, finding the kill. But I don't know.
Wow,
solid option. Coming back to stage there. Side B will do the damage, but not quite the kill. Just needs about 1 forward air, maybe an F tilt, something like that. Or a side
B. Don't work once, try it again.
There it is, 115 on his second stock. If he can take this, then there's a chance. It'll be a little bit tougher if he loses both of these, but doing good so far. Find the up into the, barely missing the up air. Trying to grab out a shield there. A little side B. Ooh, finds the tech chase. Roll into F smash. It'll be tough for Sad Boy to come back from. At least thinking about the next match. Here we go. Both trying to find some combos. Doing a very good job jumping around each other a little bit. Trying to play the space, whether they're running in from the ground or approaching from above. Both players seem to enjoy mixing that up. Finding the side B again. Both had a pretty even percents here. Of course, Bowser's a lot heavier, so.
Is it really even?
Yeah. Not quite. Oh man, that side B. Catching so many shields.
Ooh, perfect shields.
Sad Boy is known for those. That is one of his strong suits. Again, kind of just looking for the straight hits. Finds the shield break there.
And he's going to push him to the side and say goodbye.
The jump kick. There it is. The Sad Boy absolute special. Oh, absolute classic there. That's what he does.
Bowser of Rage is going to break a lot of shields.
That's the shield break move. And Sad Boy just has an absolutely obscene percentage of those. Like I think it's almost every game, or at most 2 out of every 3 games he plays an ECAC. He finds a shield break.
He finds some poor soul's shield to break.
I don't know how he manages to do it so consistently, but he just does. He finds the shield breaks.
That's awesome. No, that's awesome.
I don't know what it is. But we'll have 1 stock left going up against Adelphi's last player with 3. So a little bit tough. We'll ban Small Battlefield, Yoshi's, and Battlefield. The slant might make the neutral be weird for Yoshi's. Small Battlefield and Battlefield might just be a comfort thing. Might just want a little bit more room, room to work with. Bowser definitely has the speed to play around with the space a little bit, especially vertically. He jumps up and gets down very fast.
So do they have to send in their 3rd player now?
Yes, 3rd player.
Okay.
Coming on in. We'll see what it is. So far, our predictions about what they were going to play have all been wrong. So,
all been wrong.
Yeah. Trying to remember. B team played Adelphi Gold last semester. And I believe like week 3. So Dark Pit. Here we go.
Dark Pit, another campy character with the arrows.
Campy character.
Well, not total camp, but We'll see how he plays it.
I think Bowser will be able to get in. He'll be able to jump over the arrows well enough. We'll have to take 2 of his stocks here, so because he's just down to 1. Here we go. I don't know. Sad Boys has been able to make some miracles happen. We'll see. We'll see. Starting off with the forward air, getting that damage. As you can see, the damage numbers. Bowser gets way more per hit. It will be on him. The more damage he takes early, the less he has to work with later on. He's got to play for this 3 stock here. It'll be a little bit tough. Of course, Bowser does have some extra heaviness to deal with, or to use.
Or the heavy text, go through as well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dude, I don't know. He might not even get 1 here. His Dark Pit is playing extremely well.
Multi-hit moves are one of Bowser's biggest vices.
He wants to really get in and oh man, those down Bs, he's so good with them. It can be really tough for Bowser to get in. He's such a big body. Oh, he gets caught so easily. That'll be a neutral B snipe. That will be the first round for Adelphi as they will take all the stocks. But at least Saginaw does get to see all 3 of their players and has a little bit of strategy. We'll be able to strategize a little bit. I might take a little break and go help them out. I might go do some coaching. So we might take a very brief intermission for just a second, as we plan out some stuff. And we are back with round 2 here. We will see, I believe, it will be Cataclysm versus the Dark Pit for Adelphi. We'll see. We'll see. I can see this going one of 2 ways. I don't know how much matchup experience Cataclysm has against the Dark Pit. I guess we'll see. I think both these players will play pretty patient, just of the little bit that I've seen so far. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll be interesting.
It'll be a great match to see how quickly they adapt to each other's play styles and whatnot.
See, Cataclysm already starting off with a bit of a lead here, getting 60, only taking 20. Farming up. Again, you can't throw projectiles against Cataclysm. He is just ready for it. Does have Arsene already pretty quick here. Hard read there from the Dark Pit, trying to find something. Playing around the shield. I really respect the play here. Very, very solid fundamentals so far. Is
random side B
finding these big hits here. He goes for the
footstool.
He finds the footstool
with Arsene leaving at the worst moment possible as well.
What a absolutely nuts there! Holy cow,
man! Well, quick memory, in the Smash game. Hopefully, Cataclysm already forgot about that, and looks like he's doing really well right now with this extra credit he's getting on this stock.
I'm worried because Cataclysm does like to find stocks off stage, and Dark Pit's recovery is very, very solid. I'm not sure. Does have a lot of percent. Might be able to find kills. Oh, finds. Gets some more Arsene. Already back. That's crazy how fast he gets that. Trying to find the fair one. Really close here. Again, you can tell like kind of the tempo that they're playing around, trying to find each other pressing moves or trying to punish things that they can't punish, especially. We'll see. There goes Arsene. Still no stock taken. Oh, man.
Side B.
Playing very well here. Finding F tilt. I think the kill will probably come from maybe a forward air.
Maybe a back air from the Joker.
Oh. We'll find it. Trying to get a hard read there. Cataclysm is quite proficient with those. Dash attack will take it. Sent up.
I know fast fall forward air combos into forward smash on Joker. Maybe he'll look for that.
Oh yeah, that is the big combo kill everything move. This is the good one. All these forward airs though. Did have a jump and an Arsene to get back to stage. Does find the back air.
Does find the patented back air.
Going into this next stock, does have Arsene. 50% to his name. Starting off strong. Although, again, Darkpit's doing a really good job playing around space, playing around timing. Cataclysm simply cannot find these hits.
Man, both these people are spending lots of times close to each other, not hitting anything.
It's difficult when you're trying to read something, and both these players like to move around a lot. It can be tough if they're used to being the ones moving around their opponents. That can be tough. They kind of outmove each other,
Right.
That can be something. We'll see the
Dark
damage.
Pit is playing them pretty aggressive here for being up a stock. Usually you see people tend to, shy away and make the other one approach with a stock lead, but
I don't know. I play your game, I suppose. Play what you're most comfortable with. Ooh, the armor from the up B. We'll get through the nair. Down smash, making it close. Here come the arrows. It'll be a little bit tough. 160. Still has Arsene, but not for much longer. That'll be the stock.
Arsene's recovery is sometimes not as good as normal Joker's recovery.
Yeah.
I always found when people used to say that, I used to find that to be a little weird, but that's kind of a first case example,
Yeah.
With the tether grab, he could have chilled down there for a second and outweighted the edge guard attempt, or the 2-frame attempt, but
yep. Just a little bit more linear recovery. Does have the armor at the start and has more range, but a little bit more predictable.
And if you have something that that can a disjoint that can hang out at that time he wants to grab the ledge, it's a little bit easier to time up.
So we'll see. I believe we will be throwing in Risky Boy next into the Dark Pit. I don't know. I think Sora will do just Sora's kit, which can keep a sword in your face, can just repeatedly throw out in air and just kind of hold that space. I think we'll do a pretty solid job at keeping Dark Pit out for a second. Although I expect some adaptation, might spend more time throwing arrows then when he realizes he might not be able to get in as much. And we'll see if Risky Boy can adapt and play around with it.
No, I totally agree. With Joker has disjoints, but his real disjoints really come from Arsene. And you don't get Arsene all the time, whereas Sora, you have that big Keyblade to smack people with. So, that'll be able to match. That'll be able to at least go better air-to-air with Dark Pit. And, both have reflectors. Both might see some reflector battling going on. And
I'm interested to see if we'll get any interesting stuff out of the reflector. Yeah.
And I also think, too, this Dark Pit likes to edge guard with Arrow a lot. So, Sora just has so many options off stage to just, make it a little bit tough to figure out where he can land that arrow from. So,
yeah, got the counter to go through, but if it's weighted out, it'll be a little bit tough.
No, for sure.
We'll see. Going down to Hollow Bastion, the home stage advantage for Sora. There you go. Got the
home stage,
the Kingdom Hearts stage for the Kingdom Hearts character. There you go. I'm going to be intrigued. I think a lot of it is going to come down who's going to find the kills. Risky Boy can find some early kills from hard reads, but sometimes struggles if it gets down to it. Sometimes has to get his opponent up to very, very high percent first. So we'll see. Oh, right off the start, that was a very early attack.
The very,
he may or may not have still been in the taunt. It's fine. It'll be fine. Risky Boy will make it back. Getting an early 60% here, a little bit tough. Might have been wrong about this. Maybe the Dark Pit sword is enough.
Maybe the commentator curse took place there.
We might just have been a little bit wrong. We may have just been a little bit wrong on that one. But you can see him trying to hold that space, side B, send him off stage. Oh boy. Again, Dark Pit's done a really good job edge guarding, keeping it up here. Sora has a long distance, but some of his stuff can be predictable if you're ready for it. That up smash will take the first stock, only getting at 25. The nairs are close here. On tough. Kind of trading hits, but I don't know. Risky Boy seems to be spending his time in disadvantage, not being able to get something to happen. When he does find the stray hit, doesn't seem to be able to get anything off of it. We'll see. Tough here. Spending a lot of time in the corner. Dark has done a very good job of holding the stage and not letting Risky Boy do what he wants to do, kind of thing.
Lots of nair spamming, lots of forward air spamming.
Yeah, really holding the space with that really well. Absolutely. We'll find that grab. Finally getting up to a high percent here. Could be an F smash. I think that tends to be one of the preferred ways to kill for Sora. You can see the Dark Pit arrow beating out the Blizzaga. Blizzaga is a bunch of weak projectiles, and the stronger Dark Pit arrow can kind of go through that.
Going deep for that edge guard attempt. Oh, with the ledge trap, though, with the Blizzaga.
Really close. Again, you can try to find... There will be the back throw. Finally finding that kill there.
So our back throw, very, very potent. And, I did not expect to kill from that percentage, but...
Trading hits. Dark's done a very good job of using Nair out of combos that aren't true to punish SVSU for going for some untrue stuff. Trying to find follow-ups that don't normally work.
No, it's a very true combo tester.
Yeah, very good at that. That frame 4 Nair, only a frame slower than the air.
That's what I use Luigi down B to.
Yep.
That's keep people honest.
Yep, keep them honest. There you go. Risky Boy is doing a lot better job kind of keeping his footing at this point. Playing around space, you can see him kind of warmed up a little bit more here.
Would like to see Sora go for a couple more grabs here, but this Dark Pit likes to hold shield on projectiles, so maybe he fires Dunraga and just comes up and gets a grab off.
Very close, high percent here. Again, Risky Boy does like to find kills off the ledge, but Adelphi doing a really good job of playing around this, using the recovery, using the down B. Very solid control over his character. But at this point, a lot of percent here. Does
Both
find the grab.
both smash attacks whiffing there.
Making it interesting, getting close. It's like they're almost finding something. And the upbeat to catch just the jumps in general.
The upbeat Toon Link and Link wish they had.
I've been told we're having some technical difficulties. Well, we will have to stop the stream for a moment and get that worked out. Apologies. We will be back as soon as possible. Stick around.